Okay. Good morning. It is Sunday, October 23rd, 11:09 a.m. I am trying to rip up this video quickly. Um, while I was putting in these videos, I realized how many videos I have and how many times I've hit the gym. And this, even all of the times that aren't on video, how many times, how long I've been trying to jump high. And it's definitely something, I can say that I tried 100%. This is definitely something I've tried 100% to get right and to do. Um, so, having said that, this past weekend, yesterday, playing basketball, I was jumping out of the gym. It felt so good to jump high. I dunked a little handheld ball. I'm gonna go for a volleyball. Now, here's another disclaimer. I need to measure that rim. I want to say it's low by like an inch or so, but at the same time, when I measured the rim at the church, and one was low, which I kind of figured it could be, and one was high, which I also figured it could be. The one end was like 2.5 inches high, and the other one was about an inch and a half low, maybe 2 inches low. But yeah, I think it was an inch and a half. So that's encouraging because I can kind of tell, the heights of the rims just by looking at them, and by shooting on them. So next step, I guess, is to actually measure the rim height at where I play ball every weekend. But I didn't really try for a two-hand hang, but I did jump up with two hands one time and I got higher than I thought. And I was like, oh, um, I'm gonna grab one of these balls and try and dunk it. And it's just one of those soft handheld balls. I think they probably use for dodgeball or something. But yeah, that was I was able to easily dunk that, obviously, because you don't have to get too high. A small ball doesn't have to go too high off the rim. Basically, just have to hang. But I definitely was feeling explosive, and in those clips earlier here, I think that was 475, which 465 moved really well, and then I went to 475, and that moved um, pretty good as well. And then, I think that I failed on the front squat. That was like, I want to say that was like 235 or something like that. May have been 230, 235. So, this upcoming week is deload again. So, um, looking looking forward to it. Um, I'm definitely gonna focus this week on doing something. You know, maybe just 45 minutes in the gym of like a warm up, some abs, maybe a max out, and just to keep the gains that I got. Just to probably just a max out on. I might do some upper body stuff too, because I just don't do it. Although upper body is looking pretty good, even though it's not not really working specifically on it. Obviously a lot of these movements require some upper body strength as well, especially these power cleans. Um, in some way they do. Obviously it's a leg exercise, but um, yeah. So anyway, I might do might go heavy on the push-ups and pull-ups this week. Maybe I max out on bench one of these days. I max out on bench. I max out on I'm contemplating keeping the box squat max out for when I'm in full bloom, like not this week, but next Thursday. Do it then. And then this week, I think I'll do maybe a max out on bench for fun, just see where it's at, and then I'll max out on the front squat and the deadlift, the hex bar deadlift, just to kind of, so I know what percentages to work with when in my working weight. But I did actually, and it'll be shown here in the video. I did 8x3 with the hex bar deadlift, and I actually felt that the next day in the lower back, which was good because I think that also helped with jumping. Going heavy on that, but not like 1 rep heavy. So this exercise here, weighted hip thrusts, I'm gonna do more of those. There's something to be said about the hips. I preach it to my girls, coach volleyball, to move your hips and upper body torso to generate more power. So if I've got strong hip strength, I should also be able to torque more power into the jump. So I think I'm going to do some of those this week as well. So I'll come in, I'll probably do, my regular warm-up. I didn't do as many skips this week, and I think I just did like 200 skips on each set, and I went heavier on the sled, so I went 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates, and I like that. I really like that. So I think I'll keep that for this upcoming week and the following week. Yeah, I really like that. Went heavier on these calf raises. I can't remember how much it was, but yeah, it was a lot heavier than usual. Check my record. This was at Cole Harbor Place. Christine needed the van, so I just biked over to the gym here, and did the regular routine here. Yeah, so anyway, I'm excited because I am jumping well. Definitely kills my plantar fasciitis. Like yesterday and today, pain was 10 out of 10. It does go away quickly, which is good. After about 3 days, 3 or 4 or 5 days, it'll be, I can wake up and step on it, not have pain. I've been doing a lot more stretching too. When I take a hot bath, it's super easy to stretch because the blood is just flowing everywhere. So I just kind of stretch in the bath and do, touching the toes, one knee up, one leg extended. So this is just this past week. I think that was Thursday. I stopped there. It didn't move great. The lighter, like 405 on 405 pounds, I could have probably, like, my, what do you call it, endurance was good with heavyweight, so I could have done more, but I just kind of wanted to get that comfortable training max, and then go into my workout, and then my plan was to max out this upcoming week on deload, so that's why I didn't go too heavy. I don't even know if I would have got it anyway. So this is about it's almost 315. It's not quite 315. So I think it's like 310 or 311 or something like that. The bar is 80 pounds, and then those are four 45s and two 25s. So somewhere around there. So I did 8x3 there, did a bunch of plies in between. I think I just did one set of skaters, like these here. Cue the slow-mo music. Holy cow, let's get this done already. Yeah, I think I did like 10 each side, so. So these are tuck jumps. So my body is like off. Like, why is my right shoulder higher, than my left? Like, my left arm isn't really going out. It's weird. Like, what's going on there? It's like, that's strange. Strange. Anyway, some bounding. I think I just did one set of these. Each of those things were just like one set. Um, did some straight-legged jumps like here. Blue, green. I think I can check here. I put a little snapshot of what the box heights are. Everything, my plies, everything was moving well. Like I got that, not great on the box, but it was on. I had 2 feet on, at least right at the edge there. Um, so boxes 1 and 2 is 29.5 inches, 1 and 3 is 35.4 inches. So 1 and 2 is the blue and green, I think. And I tried these as well, the seated med ball throws, and those are actually tougher than they seem. That was a 50-pound med ball. I mean, they're easy to do, but yeah, they're easy to execute, but the ball doesn't go that high. So I think it's good for working on that explosion. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Bunch of food here. Diet has been on point, I would say. Had a bunch of fruit. Tal is into fruit, so we bought her some, and I was obviously happy to have some too. I love fruit. My diet is basically a bunch of fruit, eggs, and fish. Yesterday we went out. I got this beef thing, and had some rice as well. It was really good. But I don't record. I don't snap a picture of like snacking things here and there. So there's also a couple things, not much. Like it might be some crackers or handful of crackers, handful of whatever the girls bring home from lunch that they don't eat. So just disclaimer there that these are the main meals that I have, and then there might be a few snacks here and there, but not too far off from where I want to be. So, anyways, 172 point something, or 170. It might have been 173, 172, 173, and then 17.9% body fat. It'd be interesting to get down to 170, 170 pounds just to see what that does for the jump, but still be strong. Yeah, I'm just not exactly sure if I want to or not. But anyway, on to this week. Peace out.